Hi, hi. Hello there. I'm super happy to be here. Welcome to our live for today. Last week we talked about the branding mistakes that are hurting your business, and of course, the potential income that could have been your revenue already, but then we're losing the money because of these branding mistakes. Okay, so if you want the link for that previous training, I could put down below the URL so that you could rewatch that. All right, so hello. If you are tuning in live with me, I'm super excited. We have lots of ladies in the room. Hello. Hi there. Hi V. Hi Maria. Hello Malu. Hello. All right. Amazing. Okay. So now, if you are live with me, come say hi. And of course, if you are in the replay, you can, use hashtag replay. And I'll be so excited to go back to your comments. And of course, if you have questions, let me know. All right. So hello. Okay, so for those of you who are new to my world, welcome. This is me, and actually my name is Dana, and you can call me D, whichever you like. And I'm an architect by profession. And then later on, I have my own company, and I'm starting my own branding strategies, and I'm also a social media content creator. Okay, so now what I do is basically I help people. I empower women entrepreneurs to be authentically visible. Okay, authentically visible through purpose-driven visual communication. So visual and then communication, because again, if it's a business, it takes two to tango, right? You have to, have a deal with another person. It's like a co-creation. So I want this to be like more of a visual communication rather than just, you're being visible but you're not communicating. People are not resonating with you. Okay, so we have lots of ladies. Hi Diana. Hi Ava, hello. I'm super happy you're here. We have lots of ladies in the room. I'm super excited. And actually lots of you added the event, joined the event, and of course those who are in the maybes, I hope that you could catch the replay. Okay? So now, before we begin this topic, I would want you to think like what is the most common thing that we were told, or for example in the marketing sense, like what is the most common thing that we were told for us to market our business, to promote our business, to have clients. Okay, let me know in the chat. Good morning Diana. Hello. Right, so what is it? Could it possibly, create content, probably, email marketing, probably DMs. What is it? Hi, Tony. Hi. Super happy you're here. Welcome. Right? So, what is it? What is for you the common thing that you're hearing or, learning or have been implementing in your business that, makes you market your business, makes you get clients? Okay, so because for me, back in when I was starting my business in the early days of my business, I was able to scale my business from 0 to 5K months with ease. I was super happy. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so magical, right? Then I thought that since I'm already at that phase, I'm already in the 5K months. I thought that, okay, maybe I could scale this up. My goal then is to have 10K, 20K months, okay? So now, I was thinking, okay, maybe I need to hire a coach or marketing coach for me to make this happen. All right. So I hired a high ticket, premium program for this. And then to my surprise, what I was told to was to do 50 DMs per day. Imagine 50 DMs per day for me to get 5 clients for that month. Just imagine 50 DMs per day using copy and paste scripts, outreaching to them, chasing them, following up, something like that. Are these things, familiar with you? And are you resonating with these terms as well? Because this is what the high ticket coach was telling me. So I was like, okay, I think it's a numbers game. And, even if I know it feels like sleazy or spammy for me and it feels icky, I did it anyway because thinking that, okay, this is high ticket coaching. I think probably they have the right answers. They know the right answers, right? So then I followed, right? To my surprise, I even dropped my own strategy that led me to 5K months in just 3 months in the business. So I dropped that strategy thinking that, okay, I'm going to follow this strategy of another person. And then in my mind, I was like, I didn't reach the 20K months. I didn't reach 10K months. I didn't even reach my 5K usual months, right? What happened? I didn't even close a single client. So I was like, what is going on? This is, I realized that this is not for me. This is not for me at all. Probably other people, it works for them. Like, they can follow one strategy and then they implement it, they get results. But no, not for me. Because I know deep down, my values are different. I'm not into, chasing clients, convincing, manipulating, and all that. That's not for me. And that's not for me at all. So then that's when I decided I'm never gonna bother anyone. I'm never gonna annoy anyone. Like, knock, knock, you got the link. Knock, knock, are you paying already? Knock, knock, are you just bumping this conversation just in case you get swamped? No, I'm not doing that anymore. Hello, Dunbar, Shernika. Hello, Vero. Hello, hello. Welcome. Okay, so more and more people coming in. We're talking about, don't find clients, let clients find you, okay? So now that was my turning point. Me realizing I'm not closing clients this way. I'm not risking anymore losing clients or losing the relationship, burning the bridge, burning the entire network just by doing the outreaching DMs or probably cold emails and all that. I'm not gonna hurt my business anymore. And I was thinking, it takes just one person to ruin your entire business because it's networking. So meaning if one person in the network, for example, I'm a brand strategist and I'm targeting real estate investor or real estate agents, and then one real estate agent just, doesn't feel me or probably, this person is so annoying, this is so, she said spams and all that, then she can easily tell everyone in real estate industry about me. And so I burned the network. Okay, so do you want that? Do you want burning networks? Hello, Sandra. Oh, so happy you're here. Hello, Lorna. Hello, gorgeous. Vera said, yes, so relatable. Yeah. Just 1 minute ago, I closed a franchise deal at ease. Oh my God, congratulations. I'm super happy for you. Okay, so now that's when I decided I'm only gonna engage with selling with heart. Selling, soulful sales. Not, not craving for the next client, right? It's good to have next client, but then the way we approach things, that is hurting our business, okay? And of course, you have to dig deep in your heart as well. Like, how do I find this? How do I feel about this? Even that coach told me that if you find it icky or spammy, then it's spammy. And then if you are coming from the space of service, then it is service. But then I know it's service. I know people need my offers, what I have to say. But then I know the approach is not correct. I know within myself, like, if I keep doing this, I'm still not gonna get clients. Okay, so Sandra says, yes, sell with a heart. Awesome, right? Okay, so if you're here and this my story resonates with you, or the topic pulled you in my world, then this message is for you. This is meant to be, meant for you to see. Okay, so now I'm sharing this with you, of course, because recently I posted I think in the groups, instead of asking how do I find clients, you ask yourself, how can these clients, your amazing clients, find you? Okay, so after that, I receive a lot of questions, how. So, but again, it's a thing of you just reversing the position. Instead of the clients being on the pedestal and all that, people pleasing, adjusting yourself just to, to close this client, and then you're not being authentic with yourself and your offers or the way you do things. So drop that. You reverse engineer, you put yourself on the pedestal, and then again, this is not being self-centered or being selfish, but this is more about your authenticity. And then people, when they see your authenticity, they recognize, okay, she is, so I can feel her energy, then it matches, then they will follow you. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with putting yourself at the pedestal, okay? And still, you're being true to yourself, okay? So now let's dive in. So since a lot of people are asking, how can I let my clients find me? Let's dive in, okay? So now, the reason I asked you for the or earlier, the reason I ask what is the thing that you've been hearing in your business or your coaches or marketing or probably in the Facebook group, that the things that you should do to get clients. Probably for me, example, since I'm a brand designer, people keep telling me I should be doing, Pinterest boards, Pinterest ads and stuff like that, or probably in the LinkedIn, or probably one coach told me to increase my audience, or probably increase my email list, something like that. What is it for you, right? So it's okay if you would want to comment that down below, or it's okay as well if you just think about it. But then bottom line, it's all about, what I'm seeing is all about current, consistently finding clients. It's always do, find, probably they were asking where they're hanging out, etc., which is good, right? But then this is more about, we're our society, or the marketing that we do in the usual is more of the outbound marketing. So if you've heard of outward marketing, it's, the outreaching DMs, reaching out to through cold emails, through phone calls, sales calls, scraping LinkedIn information, stuff like that. But then if you want clients to find you, you got to stop finding your clients. Okay? Let them find you. Okay? So what do? You reverse the situation. Okay? Instead of outbound, going out, let them in. So inbound marketing. And what the inbound marketing looks like, it's attraction, it's visibility, it's content creation, expressing yourself, expressing your message, relationship conversions. Okay, you create relationship and then let the relationship convert for you. Okay, because they like you. Okay, they know you already, they like you, and they have no choice. Like this person, I like this person, I'm gonna hire this person. Okay, so for example, I have a client, like she can or he can actually find another designers who are a lot cheaper than my offers, but then he keeps on hiring me for his next projects, his next branding design, his next company. It's always like that because he already likes me, he already knows me. Okay, so it's the same way, relationship conversions. And then we get, or it's, think about inbound marketing as having a lot of inquiries and referrals. Okay, inbound coming to you, inquiries asking, referrals asking, people who like you are referring you outside. Okay, rather than the outbound, which is, I have to promote myself, I have to be in the DMs, I should be, right? So if this is resonating with you, let me know. Okay, what are your realizations here? Okay, because outbound is reaching out to people, telling them that they need you. Okay, you're the one who are telling them that they need you, and then it could lead to, since they're not, they know that they don't need you yet, and then you're convincing. Then this leads to convincing, manipulating them even, or negotiating. So for me, it's okay to negotiate when it comes to if they're already product or my existing clients and I actually like them. But then I'm very fixed with my pricing. I'm very fixed, like the value of my business, the value that I put in the table. Okay, so I would want you to also think it that way. Like, even if we don't want to convince, even if we don't want to, it's not our intention to manipulate. But then if you are, consistently doing the outbounds, bugging people, annoying them, doing the follow-ups when they are not ready yet, to work with you, to hire you, and stuff like that, or to buy your products, it's gonna be, you're gonna burn that network, you're gonna burn that bridge. Okay, so even if I'm for sure that your offer, your products, your services are really amazing, and that they need it, they first have to know that they need it. Okay, it's them, they have to know. It's not you letting them know that they need it. They have to learn from themselves, because you know what, people already know their problems. People already know what they need. They're already seeking solutions. And then you just have to be there, present, showing that you exist. Like, hi, I'm here. Something like that, okay? I'm here, I can solve your problem, okay? Not telling them that, oh, this is your problem. So for example, imagine me, I'm a brand strategist, and then I will go to your profile and they'll tell you, oh, your branding sucks, or I think your colors doesn't match. I mean, imagine how would that feel, right? How would that feel? Like, if I'm gonna do an audit, unsolicited audit in your account, or probably in your brand, in your business, right? You would be offended, even if I'm coming from a place of service and I want to help you improve your business, right? But you first gotta know, or the clients have to know first that they need you. Okay, so this is where the inbound attraction is coming into place. Hi Sandra. Hi Surfira. Okay, I hope I mentioned that correctly. Okay, I'm really bad with names. Okay, so going back, it's attraction, it's inbound attraction that is, showing people that you exist. It's very simple. It's just showing people that you exist. It's not, it's not convincing, manipulating, negotiating. Okay, it's just showing people that you exist because, without convincing them that they need your services, because they already know their wants and their needs, and when they are ready, they will buy. Okay, so how's that feel for you? Hi Chilla, hello Libby, hello, come on in. All right, so okay, so there's no need for convincing, there's no need for manipulating, negotiating. I mean, how does it feel, right? Imagine just people coming into you, asking, inquiring, or your past clients referring you to the next client. How does it feel? Rather than spending your days, 50 DMs, and then people are just starting blocking you. They're talking about you behind your back. They're already spreading the news that this person, yeah, she's annoying. Okay? Rather than people coming to you. Okay? So if you were told to add people, DM them casually, great to connect, or probably you're receiving this, great to connect, how are you? Like, those small talks, like, seriously, really, like, are you really authentically doing that, or you're just convincing yourself that is authentic for you? Because me, I was guilty at this one at first, right? I was, I don't have an intention, or probably I was being so strategic, like, okay, I'm not gonna sell on the first DM, so probably I would, just have a small talk with them. Great to connect. So happy I found you. I stumbled upon you here. How are you? And stuff like that. But those small talks for me, I know at the bottom line, I have this agenda of selling. So it doesn't feel really authentic for me that way. But then we would be asking, okay, how would you then create relationships with your clients if you're not gonna, talk to them? But you know what? It's not just in the DMs. You don't need, who told you that you can only create relationships through the DMs, right? You can all create through the comments, through your posts, and all of that stuff. Okay, we're not limited to that thinking, that mindset that DMs is only the way. Okay, or cold emails the way. Okay, so and then people already know, people already know that you have an agenda to sell to them. Okay, and at the end of that conversation, by this you're hurting not just your business but also the platform. Suddenly people will be posting like, oh, how come these people are sending cold emails? Who is this coach? Who are their coach? Who are telling them? Who was, who's educating them to do all these DMs? I'm sure you've seen this, right? Because again, if they want to buy, they already bought from you. Okay, because if they already know what they need, and then people love buying, they hate being sold to. Okay, so now what do we do, right? So how do we do, how do we get people to buy from us, to find us without us, outreaching to them, being sold? There are key two things. Okay, so I'm gonna riff through this. There are key things, two things, which the first one is, the energy of trust. The energy of trust, and the second one is, of course, gonna be the strategy. So let's talk about the trust first. You gotta trust, start trusting yourself. Trusting yourself in such a way that whatever you're putting out there, people are gonna resonate. Whatever you put out there, it's gonna make you money. Trust yourself that you can handle the capacity of the clients that are coming in. Trust yourself that, what you're offering, what you're doing, your purpose here on this earth, why you're doing business, why you're even starting. Trust yourself in that. Let your trust lead you where you want to go, what the steps that you're gonna take. Okay, because you gotta start trusting yourself first. Because if you don't trust yourself, any goal that you set in the back of your mind, oh, that's BS, I'm not gonna do, it's not gonna happen because I'm not sure if I can do it really. So you gotta build your self trust first. Okay, and then when you're fully trusting yourself, that would spill out in your business. You start believing more in your business, trusting in your business, that my offers are amazing, my products are amazing, my services are amazing, like this is so unique, I'm the only one who's doing this, right? Tony says it makes sense. Yes, absolutely, thank you. Right? Right, so you gotta trust yourself and then your business, like whatever you offer. My products, they're so durable, it solves problems, it impacts a lot of lives. You gotta trust that way, okay? Because if you're doubting yourself, I've seen this, like she's a YouTuber and then she was saying that I'm selling this for a low ticket or for a low pricing because I know that my product is not really durable, so I'm fearful of charging it on a premium because again, she knows for herself that her products are not amazing. But then you, of course, your products are great, your products are amazing, your services that you do, it's very unique. So then you trust yourself, you trust your business. And then of course, okay, Sheila says, yes, if you don't trust yourself, they won't trust you either. Exactly, right? People feel what you feel about yourself. If you feel like, oh, I'm so icky spammy, they would feel that too. They feel you. Okay, so energetically, we don't. I know there's a lot of woo here later on, but then we're really just focusing at least on on the trust first, and then of course it's another level to trust. Of course, trust yourself, your business, and then another level to trust your people. Trust your people that they're already smart, that they're already you don't need to drag them, you don't need to follow up on them, they're already smart, that when they need you, they would think about you. Trust in that way. Trust that your people are gonna seek you. Trust your people are already finding you, because who you are seeking is equally seeking you. Remember that. So you gotta trust that when you give them the payment link, that they would buy. They would straightly buy. They would, put in their card details in there, and then you would just get a notification that they already bought from you. Okay? You gotta have that trust. Because again, if you don't trust your people, just trusting one way, it's not gonna happen. You also have to trust the other people, because again, this is a co-creation. You earn money when people pay you, right? Sheila says, beautifully said. Thank you so much. Hello, Cla. Hello, Trina. Come on in. All right. Okay, so again, who you are seeking is equally seeking you. Okay, so there's trust, self, business, and of course your people. All right, and then now let's move on to strategy. I know this is just a quick live, so I'm just riffing all through it. But then now let's dive into strategy. Now, assuming that you're already trusting everything, you, yourself, and of course your people, now we go into the strategy. So the first strategy I would want to embed in you, and I want you to think about, is first your visibility strategy. Of course, we want to be seen, right? So we already know this, like where are they hanging out, right? But instead, you being there, instead of you being there, informing them about the need to hire you, reverse it. You just be there, show up that you exist there in that space. Okay, so if you're already in the Facebook group, that's amazing. If you already have your email list, that's amazing. But then there's no need to convince. It's just more of about showing them that you exist, like showing them the results that you've made, showing them how their lives could change. Okay, but not convincing them, not manipulating them. So I one of my pet peeves is really about fear-based marketing. I was like, ugh, really, come on. It's or also frustration-based marketing. It's because you're not giving people, if you're using that, you might want to rethink how you do business, because when you're doing fear-based marketing, you're not giving your people the power to decide for themselves. Okay, you're triggering their fears for your gain. Okay, you're triggering their fears, their frustration, in order for them to buy from you, but you're not inspiring their aspirations. You're not, activating them. You're triggering them, you're not activating them. But instead, you can activate them in such a way that they're empowered if they are informed in their decision that they're going to make. So again, we'll go back to the trust. You trust your people that they will be activated by themselves. There's no coercion here. Okay. Oh, look, many people are coming in. Hi, Sita. Hi, Kazum. Hi, Finebone Victoria. Hello. Come on in. All right. So now, if you're already in those spaces, you have those visibility, you use that in such a way, you reverse it in such a way that people are finding you. Okay, your people, instead of you chasing, okay, for example, in this Facebook group, who can I target here? Who can I target here? Again, that is outbound marketing. But then now you draw people to you. Okay, how do you draw people to you? Then it's through content strategy. Number 2, content strategy. How can people, you ask yourself, how can people get to know you? How can people get to like you and get to trust you? Because when they know, like, and trust, they're gonna pay, they're gonna buy. Okay, so that's the flow for there. Okay, so then they buy from you. How could they know, like, trust you, and then buy from you using your content? Okay, so again, I'm gonna share more about this later on, but through your content strategy, how do you instead of you having a strategy of DM strategy or the number strategy, lead generation strategy, reverse it, shift it into a content strategy. What is this strategy or the content that will make people get to know you, get to like you, get to trust you, and then they will buy from you? Okay, so of course with your content comes our third strategy, which is the messaging strategy. So what is your messaging? Not DMs. Okay, messaging strategy is, I would want you to think like the way you message, or your captions probably, or the way you put things out there. Like, think of who are your best fit clients. When I say best fit clients, these are not, this is not your ideal client avatar wherein you get to create a fake name, a fake occupation, their annual income, something like that. You can do that, of course. But then I would want you to think about your best fit clients in such a way that you check their qualities or characteristics. So for example, for me, what would be a best fit client for me is someone who already knows that they need to rebrand. Someone who already knows that their old branding, they already outgrow their own branding, their previous branding, and they now need to attract a new client base, and then they would want to rebrand. Those are the things. So for example, those are the characteristics. Another thing, I would, for example, for my social media business, I think my best fit clients are the ones who don't have time, who are, they want to create content, but then they don't have time to create the content, and of course time to do the posting. They don't have time to to learn the algorithm in Instagram and stuff like that. So those are my best fit clients. And then what we do is focus on them, instead of the not best fit clients, who are those who cannot pay, those who are so new in the business, they don't have the capacity yet, they don't have the capital yet. So those are my non-best fit clients. So I'm not talking to them. The way I create my messaging is I focus on the best fit clients, and then I leave out, I don't talk to, in my messaging, in my captions, I only focus on these people, because who you talk to is who you attract. Okay, so if I posted here like I lost this stuff like that. I was having a hard time doing this and all that, and then if it's just all about problems and problems and problems, who I'm attracting to are people who also has the same problems, right? But then if I switch it in such a solution-based content, and then people that I'm going to be attracting are those people who already know their problem and are seeking solutions. Okay? Because there are lots of people who already know their problems, but they don't want to take action on it. Okay? They already know that they need social media, they need to rebrand, they need their website, but they're not acting on it. Okay? But me, I am focused on clients who are already, they already know they need the solution, they want the solution, and they are gonna act on it. Hi, Pelisa. Hello, Karen. Welcome. Hi, Trina. Trina says, who you talk to is who you attract. Love it. Yes. Amazing. Yeah, that's totally right. So again, this is, the way we do the marketing strategy, the messaging strategy. We do it in such a way that you focus on your best fit client. So for example, when it comes to your pricing as well, when it comes to, not even this, I'm just having a segue. Okay, on another note, when you're thinking about your pricing, don't spend or waste your time thinking about the perfect pricing. Just price it the way it feels good for you, because money, the transactions, it's energy. Money is energy, and then what feels good for you, price it that way. Okay, don't compare like, this coach is pricing this one, this designer is pricing this one. No, what feels good for you, price it in that way, because You don't think that, oh, probably the people can't afford this, or maybe this is too much, maybe. No. Again, you're thinking about your non-best fit clients. Non-best fit clients don't have the capacity to pay. They're not willing to work with you, right? So if you are focusing on that, there's a lot of convincing, manipulating, negotiating. Negotiating you putting down your prices. Okay? Does it make sense? So that's the same way when you do your pricing, fix on that. You look into what would my best fit clients gonna buy from me. Okay, all right, so with that, focus on that, and then instead of asking how can I resonate to them, for example, in your messaging, how can I resonate to them, right? We always ask that, how can I resonate to them? No, we don't ask. The way we do things, if you want, inbound attraction marketing, don't ask how we resonate to them. What you do is you just do you authentically. You express yourself fully without fear, raw, vulnerable, whatever it is. Just be you without copying, and then those who would resonate to you would get you. They would be your people. They are your people. Okay. So again, this is not, those non-best fit clients are, weeding themselves out, right? And it's not being self-centered or being selfish, but it's again, going back to high self-worth, trust, high self-worth, and your authenticity, right? So imagine you getting your people, hiring your people, but you're not being authentic. Imagine you're going to do that for how long you're going to be in your business. Are you going to be in your business for just a year, 5 years, 10 years, right? You want to make this a long-term game, right? So that's the way you think on your messaging as well. Okay, you weeding them out because you are being authentic in yourself. Those who are not your people, no need to convince, no need to manipulate, because your people you are seeking is equally seeking you. Okay, so show up for them. Okay, so basically the bottom line is the way that how clients can find you is for you to stand out in the crowd. Okay, so how do we stand out? We stand out in the crowd if we become a leader. Okay, so if already, I know deep inside I'm a leader, that's good. Okay, because a leader, you get to step forward. Okay, and then you have the courage, leaders have the courage to stand up, have the courage to share their message, regardless what it is, share their truth, share why they're doing this business, fully express themselves, authentically without convincing. Sheila says, this is so true and great business empowerment. Less stress. I claim all of this. Yes. It's all for you. If this resonates for you, then, you're being pulled in my world. We have the same language. We're a match. Okay. So yeah. So it's more of, being a leader in such a way that you have the courage to fully express yourself authentically. And leaders, what they do, they lead. They lead people. They lead them somewhere. And that somewhere is where these people want to be. Okay, because again, if you are not leading, you don't have followers, right? If you want to lead, if you want to stand out, you gotta lead. Okay, because there are leaders and followers. Okay, check yourself. Are you a leader? Or are you a follower? You're a brand, or is it a leader or follower? Do you follow the trends, or you forge your path? Okay, do you follow another coach's strategy, or you forge your path? Okay, think about that, because when you lead people, you stand out. You stand out from the crowd, and then it's just inevitable for you to draw people in. It's a sure way. You're gonna draw people in. Okay. So for example, we have lots of ladies in the room. I'm just, did I market to them? No. I just exist. Okay. I just exist. I'm just here. Yeah. And I'm lean back, trust my people that, a lot of ladies here. We have, I think in the event we have 60 people probably, or I'm not sure, the last time I checked 60, probably we're 18 right now. But then I trust that people who are going to be resonating with me, they're going to hire me, something like that. Okay, so you have to think it that way, because again, it's inevitable. When you do this, it's going to be inevitable. You're going to draw people in no matter what. Okay, and of course, when you stand out, people would see you as their beacon, like the north, their true north, their star that they're going to follow. Okay, because you're standing out, in the sea of crowd that is copying, crowd that is, inauthentic, crowd that is doing lots of lead generation, crowd that is doing just the numbers game. You're gonna stand out authentically because you are being you, and you're, fully expressing yourself, your message, your brand, your business, your service, your products, your offers. Okay? And then people would see you as a beacon, and when you lead that way, people will follow. But again, you have to go first. Okay, you gotta stand out first. It's not okay just because I want to lead. It's not gonna happen instantly. You gotta be consistent with your all your strategies, all the trust, energy of trust, and of course the strategies that we mentioned. Okay, so if you think that it's time for you to stand out, it's time for you to lead. For me, I want to stop chasing clients anymore, and you're ready to be seen, ready to be heard, and clients finding you. If you're ready for that, then I'm opening my 3-month social media content creation bundle. It's called Selling with Heart, of course, and I'm opening only 3 spots for the ladies who want to redefine the way they sell. If you're tired of the old paradigm, the old way of doing things, this Selling with Heart, we get to have fun selling with ease, right? Allow clients finding you, okay? And you sharing your message authentically, trust, you get to trust your own business and amazing offers, like no doubt, like, oh, this offer is gonna help improve a lot of people's lives, and have people asking for your products and services. If we are gonna track something, what you focus on expands. I caught myself here. I back then I was focusing on the numbers, lead generation, and then that's what's expanding. But then now I'm focusing on inquiries. How many people are inquiring on my business per day? How many people are referring me per day? This is the way. So I would want to expound or really magnify that side rather than the lead generation, just the numbers, following up with these people, because I know it's gonna be tiring. If we're gonna work, of course you're gonna work. It's not just in the meditations and affirmations, we're gonna work, but then if we're gonna work, might as well focus on something that feels good for us, something that is authentic for us within our values, which is inquiries. I love inquiries. I love referrals. Right? Don't you love that? Okay. So if you would want that, I'm opening my 3-month social media content creation. It's gonna be a bundle. It's 3 months, so it's for if you want that in pay in full, that would be 3333. Okay, so 3,333. And then if you're thinking of probably you want a payment plan, I'm opening 2 payment plans, 2 installments of 1,700. Okay, so with that, if you want to get to know more info, what's gonna happen, or the deliverables, you can DM me or you can comment below Selling with Heart, so that I could get to explore with you, especially your business being unique, what we can do about this, what redefine. Let's redefine the way you sell. It's 2022. Let's redefine the way you sell, the way you want it, the way that feels good for you. Okay, let's stop copying others, seeing they got this result, probably this gonna, because one thing that works for other may not work for you. Okay, so if you like that, you can directly message me through the DMs. Just let me know Selling with Heart, or of course you can comment below and then I'll get back to you. I'll be messaging you, okay, for more info and the payment link. All right, so I hope that you got lots of information and realizations. Palesa says this is so helpful. I've been struggling with marketing and still trying to figure it all out. Yes, that's true. Lorna says yes, Selling with Heart. Yes, amazing. Okay, so if you're if you're still figuring things out, might as well start with the best foot forward. Start already doing it the right way. Okay, because don't burn yourself. Don't spend your time burning bridges, burning networks, hurting the platform. Okay, and then people are losing the trust in their platform. Let us create a new world, a new paradigm together. Okay, so with that, I'll see you ladies next week with if you're hopping on in, come say hi. And of course Rita says thank you for the useful information. Of course Trina, great information. Thank you ladies. You can connect with me, and of course, oh, by the way, we have a Facebook group if you want to recap or rewatch all our trainings before. It's very aligned with this one, so if this resonates with you, I think the other trainings would resonate with you as well. We're talking about no paid ads and stuff like that, and how you could improve your business moving forward. All right, so thank you so much ladies. Have a nice day, have an amazing day. Thank you. Bye bye.